What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
YouTube salute. T.I. has a few suggestions to create a better gun control system in America, even if he doesn't necessarily believe that's a possibility. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button, click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Please check out Westside Guns, Hitler Wears Hermes 10 review and album review playlist on the latest episode of Comedy Central's Hell of a Week with Charlemagne the God and T.I. and a fellow panelist Tommy Davidson was on there, and Christian Anderson were asked to weigh in on the case of Michigan school shooter Ethan Crumbley. So T.I. expressed that he's not convinced the United States can ever truly embrace gun control. Gun control in this country, that sounds like an oxymoron a little bit, he said. The country was founded on firepower who has the most ability to pose the biggest threat. T.I., who spent a year in prison following a 2009 conviction for possession of machine guns and possession of firearms by a convicted felon, also shared his thoughts about how he finds the current gun laws to be. How about more than just an ID to get firearm? They already do background checks. That's not necessarily enough because they don't arrest you for being a crazy white person. As long as you have managed to bypass the legal system and you're 21, that's all you need. He continued. And once you get a license, any other license you can have, whether it's a driver license, a barber license, a CDL license, you have to renew it. At a certain period of time, they reevaluate whether or not you should be eligible to still have this license. Are you responsible? A gun license you can get at 18 and keep it until you're 80 and people change. Okay. Um T.I. did comment on air about the fact that he will fall under the much more scrutiny in the same situation. I would love to experience this level of freedom, he quipped towards the end of the segment, because I know if I were going into a gun store and asked for any type of firearm and ammunition, people would be notified immediately. Um, how do I figure out about this situation? Yeah, I agree with him. At the end of the day, when you think about this situation when it comes to gun control, it's hard to actually tame it. When I mean tame, as far as like really control the situation, because think about the US military. They got the most firepower in the world, outside of when you're dealing with like Russia, North Korea, China, those countries, but the US has all this firepower. For them to actually say, this is what we're going to do when it comes to gun control, we're going to actually, make some modifications, or we're going to amend the laws. I mean, right to bear arms. That's a amendment. Everybody knows that. And when the Black Panthers started to bear arms and they knew their laws, you saw what the police did. You saw what the government did. So it's like it's impossible to say this is what's going to happen. You can change some things around. It's not going to make it better, because you're always going to have somebody that's going to buy a gun. They're going to do a mass shooting. You're going to have idiots out here that's killing each other in the streets, from gangs, from, hoods, projects, or you got people who have road rage, who don't give a damn about their lives or the next person. You got some people have guns in their homes because they're trying to protect their families, and I respect that. Or you got some people out here that's, they do it for the actually having guns as part of the sport. They go out to go hunt. That's a sport to them. I ain't knocking that. But everybody that owns a gun is not looking to harm nobody. But you have so many people that have guns, they are looking to harm somebody. For real. you know, because it's hard to say, oh, I own a gun. I'm not going to harm nobody. Well, that's true for the people that feel that way, but you have a lot of people like, I'm buying this gun because I want to shoot so and so next week, or I'm looking to go take out my ops enemies. You see what I'm saying? So this is one of those things that, as long as America is what it is, you're going to take on America's mentality. You're going to be Americanized. You're going to actually take on your oppressor's mentality. So if your oppressor's all about guns, there's a police state about guns, and you know, if this country was founded on what? Bloodshed, violence, it's gonna always be a violent country. Think about it. How can this country be non-violent when the country goes around committing violence on other countries and, you know, forcing them take over their resources, you know, plunder the land, everything, you know, robbing them for everything they have. So it is an oxymoron. You want your country not to be violent, but you violent. And it don't work like that. You better lead by example. Post your comments below. Hoax smash. Black Panther the like button. Subscribe to my channel. Click the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. If you want to support and donate to the channel, I have Patreon. Patreon.com/KofiUniverse. Venmo, Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs. Everything's in the description. Till next time, salute.